Hey guys, so if you want to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ring the notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video. If you want to follow me on Instagram, check out my Amazon storefront and follow my podcast where I talk a lot and rate it 5 stars. Even though I have not posted an episode in months, I will get back to it, but I just don't know exactly when. So, I am going to be giving you guys things I found useful in life. I was gonna call it like life hacks, but like they're not really life hacky. A few of them, I mean. So one of them is I don't have my mascara, is where you can use your mascara for your eyebrows. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, don't do that. Like, it's just get like a really cheap eyebrow pencil, and I'm sure you can, but like sometimes like the really cheap options are just like really bad, and they might not have like a good color selection range, and you're just simply just like a black or a brown eyebrow. Your eyebrow hair is just like something like that. It's a lot easier. But if you're like a dirty blonde, a redhead, or something like that, where it's really hard to find your color, sorry, that is my dog barking. Another thing is, if I'm looking down, it's because I have these little notes to help me keep on track. Another thing is to use your skincare on your arms, your neck. Obviously, you can tell, like, you will obviously use it on your neck. But like, I think eye creams are very like, it's a whole marketing scheme. It's kind of like bullshit. There are some eye creams that I consider like that is very, you need it, and you don't need to have just a moisturizer. I watch a YouTuber named Cassandra Benson. She's a licensed esthetician. Even before I ever watched her, I always thought like eye creams are expensive. Like, why? Just put your moisturizer or your serum on your eye. You don't need a dedicated eye cream, serum, moisturizer, stuff like that. I mean, I have like I think I have like 2 of them. But I got them and I just wanted to try it, and it's like one is from The Ordinary and one is from I forgot the brand, but it's guava, and it's like a vitamin eye cream. It's from the brand that makes the strawberry mist thing. I completely forgot the brand name. Oh well. But it's at Sephora, and besides those two, like cream and serum, that's what I use for my eyes. But I also don't just only do it for my eye. No, actually, sorry, wrong. I do only do that for my eyes. I'm thinking of like retinoids and my moisturizers and like treatments and stuff like that. My brain's getting all mixed up. But I just find that it's useful if you have like pumped a squirt a little too much, you don't want to wipe it away, or you don't want to, you can just like literally put it everywhere you want it to. But for me, I purposely get more and put it like in all my areas. Like, I have dedicated areas where I have it. So like, I put them here. You can't tell I put them here. And then right there, see, that's a scar. Sadly, I'm just a person that is prone to scarring now with my whole medical process, health wise. I don't know why, I just am now. And I also put it on my armpits, just to lighten it up. I think I've noticed a difference. Like, I know I could be just like, could be like a placebo effect, but I just wanted to do it because why not? It doesn't hurt me. So I put it on like my kneecaps and my like areas of scars that I have, just so that, why not? Another thing I have is so I have a fan. So this is a fan that I got from Walmart, and you may be thinking, what the heck? It's not normally like this. It is normally like this. But for me, having it right here does not give me like the cold air that I want it on me, and I'm very particular. Like, I don't know, my body temperature has completely changed, where my fan and this just does not help me at all. Like, I need more cold air. So I plan on getting a bigger fan so I don't have to keep using this one, but I'll just keep it just for whenever I move out. So what I like to do is move it this way, have it like a certain angle, and put it on my chair. So I move my chair like really close to the bed so that I can have this air putting on my like body, the nice cold air, and I have it on the coldest temperature, not temperature, coldest setting it allows me to. That's just my preference. Maybe that's kind of like a dumb stupid thing you guys are hearing, but that's what I prefer. Another thing is too, I have a clap off light bulb from Amazon. It is expensive. I'm hoping it's still in stock. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like order me a few more, but I'm hoping by the time I do eventually order it, it'll still be in stock. I don't know. I know you can do like smart light bulbs and stuff like that. I just don't really care. I don't prefer it. I know it. I'm pretty sure it's probably like a lot easier than just like making a noise like this. Well, you're supposed to like make a noise like 3 times, and I kind of ruined it, like meaning like I clapped my hands too much that I think I like really like messed it up. I don't know, maybe that's just like some dumb thinking way, but I just normally just slap my pillow or this, you know, to make it like go like this. Wait, I don't think I counted. There we go. There we go. Sorry, it kind of gets hard to figure out like if it's loud enough and if it's like actually 3. So sometimes you feel like you're doing way too much, and maybe that's just stupid of me to think that is like an easier way to live, but I prefer it that way. So next thing I have is, so I have a Visa gift card, and one thing I hate, well, 2 things, is that they're expensive to buy, but also they're a debit credit card, meaning that like you can't just go into like any store and say like, oh, okay, like I'm checking out, here we go. You specifically kind of have to ask the cash register person to say like, oh, I have a Visa gift card, can you charge it as a credit card so that you don't have to put like the PIN number? I mean, there is a PIN number, but it's annoying for me to have to like find it and remember it, you know. I prefer it just so it's easier for me to get done with my checking out. Don't worry, the money is gone, so that's why I'm showing you the front and back. Another thing about the Visa gift cards that I like to do is when I first use it, I like to write how much left is on it, and I keep the receipt to also know how much left is on it. And if you don't know, you forget the receipt or you forget like to write it down later, I highly recommend for this website. I'm pretty sure for all like I'm pretty sure for all like gift card types, you can, like Sephora, Ulta, like Amazon, stuff like that. I dropped it. Oh wow. Oh, dropped it. It was on the ground. Well, actually, no, it was not on the ground. It fell in the trash can. My brain is completely messed up right now. I'm so tired. So what I like to do is go on the Visa gift card website and just look up how to find how much money is left, and I literally fill out all the information and it tells me how much money I have left, which I like that. It's just very simple, easy to do, and if you forget a receipt or something like that, that's what you can do. Whoa, that noise. Another thing I like to do is like very old school. I don't do it myself, but my mom did it before like the iPhones came out or like stuff like that. Now it literally has all your information. information. It literally has all like your phone numbers and stuff like that on your phone, and I'm sure you can write it in your notes app or write it at home and stuff, but I like to have it in your purse just in case, oh, your phone dies, like I gotta call blah blah blah, or like, oh, I gotta call this, and it's like, oh shoot, like I forgot these numbers, so I bring out my phone book and it's like I have these numbers listed down, especially if you have like doctors phone calls, doctors numbers, and it's like, oh shoot, I gotta like, remember this, or like, oh shoot, my phone died. I don't know, why am I just reusing what I would say, you know what I mean. I know it's kind of like old school and kind of like maybe stupid, but that's just what I feel like is very helpful if I were to go out on my own. And the reason why I don't do it is because I have literally no one to call. The only person I remember words. The only person's phone number that I remember besides mine is my mom's. I literally know it by heart, like literally by heart. It took me forever to remember my own phone number, like months. And every once in a while, I always forget, okay, I forget this number. Like, am I forgetting it? Sorry, that noise scared me. Next thing I have is gel nail polish. I highly recommend getting it only for this reason. If you have like rings or earrings, like maybe necklaces that I used to have my gold necklace but it broke, where it's like it's not like super like thick and it's easier to like coat it. I highly recommend it because this ring is like really cheap. It's kind of like, fake gold and it rusts over time, even if you don't wear it every single day, or if you do and you only take it off during like washing or stuff like that. I have a gold nail polish and I literally just paint it, put the gel nail polish on, cure it, and I tend to do like a few coats of it so that I can like really get it on and layer it. And also, since this ring does not fit my finger really well, I mean, so far it looks, but like realistically, if I were to just do this, it would fall out very easily. So it kind of like adds another thing where it can somewhat kind of help you make the ring stay on your finger a lot easier than like than getting it resized, because I don't know if jewelry shops can like take in like a fake ring that isn't from them, or like that is like easier to do. Like I don't know if they can take it in and get it sized to your correct size. Like I don't know, I could be completely wrong. Next thing is label your contacts. So I have my contacts right over here. I have 2 different prescriptions. So for me it's really hard to remember. So what I do is label it, like put it in these like jars, like left and right, and I literally put them where when I wake up I can see left and right. Like I don't know why, I just like to have it like that, so I can read the label and I literally do not have to think about it. I can just grab and go, especially if you're traveling, if you're on an airplane, not an airplane, if you're traveling somewhere far and you gotta like pack things in a bag. You don't want to be like, oh shoot, I forgot this prescription goes through this eye and stuff. But I don't know, I just find that something very helpful and useful for me, and it helps me with like not having to memorize like my prescription, just because it's hard and sometimes maybe it's hard for you to remember things. I know for me, I'm terrible at remembering things, so it's just like a nice added thing where so you can just get up and go type of thing. Another thing is, again, something kind of like maybe stupid and maybe you already know this, is if you go to restaurants, like fast food places, you get napkins, or you go inside, you grab extra napkins, put them in your car, your dashboard, just so that you have napkins if you're eating something you got from from your house and you're driving and you know it's like, oh shoot, I ran out of napkins, or I don't have any wet wipes or stuff, like, and you need to blow your nose or like do something like that. It's very easy for you to just grab something from your car. I mean, not grab something, you can grab the napkins in your car and just like, it's easy for you. Maybe that's again dumb, but I figure that's a really good idea. I do not have a car, I don't drive, but it's very helpful, I find. Another thing is no ice for drinks at Starbucks and Dunkin'. I know at Starbucks you have to like pay for the light ice or no ice. I'm sure if you don't go, like maybe if you can afford it, if you go every single day or every week, you can afford that. But if you don't, I completely understand. It's just like, you don't want to pay, I don't know how much you have to pay, maybe a few cents or like an extra $1 every time you get your drink, just so that you can have more of it, because the ice takes so much. Even when you do light ice, it still takes so much of what beverage you have, especially if you get a tall or a grande. Like literally you'll be done probably like in maybe 4 or 5 sips. If you really take like large sips of your coffee or tea, it's just like, you know, it's like all that is wasted for like $5-6 type of stuff. So I tend to get a venti, even then that you get more beverage, but still I like to have all that beverage space filled to the line, or filled majorly to the top. So that's just my thing. I prefer it that way. And with fast food restaurants, I like to go inside and control how much ice I'm getting, instead of going through a drive-through and you get no ice, you want it to be cold, or if you do want it to be cold, you get a lot of ice. I don't know if you can say, I want light ice in my water, or like tea or soda. I don't know. I'm sure you can ask, but maybe that's just something kind of like stupid if you're just going to like a McDonald's drive-through or Chick-fil-A. I just find that really helpful. Last thing I have is I would take this, for example, a lid from my water bottle, and I would literally use like a pen or something like pencil to puncture it and make a hole, so I could literally just have it like squirt like a stream of stream? What am I saying? Squirting in my mouth, and it's like a fun way of drinking your water or your Kool-Aid or whatever, something. It's just like, or even soda, something is fun, and maybe that's like, it's probably bad for you, but I don't care. It was like a fun way, and it was like fun for me to do, and I enjoyed it. I miss doing that, especially if you had like Kool-Aid powders, and you would put it in there and you'd shake it, and it's like you just like did that. It was like a fun thing to do. I don't know why, it was just like that. So I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys!